Deep in the world's most remote jungles, where sunlight barely pierces the thick canopy and the air hangs heavy with mist, a shadow had taken root. This was no ordinary shadow. It was a man-made menace, expertly concealed beneath the endless green, its presence masked by nature itself. Here, a ruthless cartel had established a secret laboratory, a place where poison was brewed with chilling precision. The toxins created here would travel far, destined to devastate communities and families thousands of miles away, leaving heartbreak in their wake. The challenge was immense. How do you strike an enemy that uses the wilderness as an impenetrable fortress? Ground assaults were out of the question, with the jungle swallowing all who dared enter. Standard aircraft would be spotted and shot down before they could get close. Only a silent, surgical solution could work, one that demanded both extraordinary human courage and the most advanced technology ever built for war. It would require a perfect blend of skill, nerve, and innovation. On a remote airstrip, two stealth fighters, call signs Viper and Ghost, waited in the fading light. Their sleek forms blended with the dusk, ready to become phantoms in the sky, unseen and unstoppable. Their mission was as daring as it was dangerous: fly undetected, navigate the treacherous terrain of the rainforest, and dismantle the threat in under 6 minutes. Every second would count, and every move had to be perfect. Inside the cockpits, anticipation and tension ran high. Years of relentless training, countless hours in simulators, and unwavering trust in their machines were about to be put to the ultimate test. The pilots knew that failure was not an option. They would push the limits of what's possible, flying faster than sound, yet remaining invisible to the enemy. Their every maneuver would be a dance with danger, a testament to the power of human ingenuity and resolve. As engines hummed to life and the first rays of sunrise touched the runway, hope stirred quietly for those who didn't even know they were in danger. The fate of many now rested on the wings of two unseen warriors, ready to face the darkness. The jets lifted off, engines roaring to life as they surged down the runway, their silhouettes barely visible against the inky blackness. In that moment, the world below faded away, replaced by the pulse of adrenaline and the promise of the unknown. Slicing through the night with near silence, they became phantoms in the sky, undetectable and untouchable, gliding above a sleeping world that had no idea what was coming. Viper and Ghost, masters of their craft, left civilization behind, entering a world ruled by nature. The city lights dwindled behind them, replaced by the endless expanse of wilderness, where only the stars bore witness to their mission. Their route was a dance with geography. First, the vast desert, dunes like frozen waves below, stretching for miles in every direction. The sand reflected the moonlight, creating a surreal, shifting landscape that tested their navigation skills. Advanced systems mapped the terrain, letting them skim the earth with precision. Every instrument was crucial, every readout a lifeline as they flew just above the ground, trusting technology and instinct in equal measure. Then came the mountains, treacherous, unpredictable, demanding absolute focus. Peaks rose like jagged teeth, and the slightest miscalculation could mean disaster. The fighters threaded narrow valleys, engines and controls responding like extensions of the pilots themselves. Every twist and turn was a test of skill, nerves, and trust in their machines. Clearing the peaks, the rainforest appeared, a living, breathing expanse hiding their target. The air grew thick, the landscape below a tangled sea of green, mysterious and impenetrable. Beneath the green canopy, danger waited. Every shadow could conceal a threat, every clearing a potential trap. The final approach was the most critical, deep in enemy territory. Every second counted, every movement had to be perfect as they closed in on their objective. every sense sharpened. The real test was about to begin. The pilots felt the weight of the mission, knowing that one mistake could mean the difference between success and failure. The wilderness was unforgiving, but so were they. With determination burning in their eyes, Viper and Ghost pressed on, ready to face whatever the untamed sky would throw at them. Stealth isn't invisibility, it's a science, a relentless pursuit of making the impossible possible. Instead of vanishing into thin air, stealth is about slipping away from radar's electronic gaze, outsmarting the very systems designed to find you. These jets are engineered masterpieces, sculpted with sharp angular surfaces and coated in radar-absorbent skin. Their design scatters incoming signals, bouncing them away like diamonds deflecting light, making detection nearly impossible. Special paint and coatings absorb radar energy, shrinking the aircraft's electronic signature until it's no bigger than a bird on a screen. Every layer, every finish, is meticulously crafted for invisibility. To ground sensors and enemy operators, jets like Viper and Ghost simply didn't exist. They became ghosts in plain sight, hidden in the open. But stealth is more than just radar evasion. Engines are buried deep within the fuselage, exhaust is cooled and hidden, all to defeat heat-seeking eyes and infrared sensors that hunt for warmth. Every detail is inspired by nature's best camouflage: chameleons, owls, and the shifting shadows of clouds. The art of blending in, perfected by technology. The result? True phantoms of the sky, able to slip through mountain valleys, vanish into mist, and strike where others couldn't even approach. Intelligence, innovation, and relentless problem-solving, not brute force, became their greatest weapons. Every breakthrough was a leap ahead of the enemy. This technology unlocked the cartel's fortress, turning the tables and making the impossible possible. Suddenly, no place was truly safe from their reach. Their silent approach, undetected and unstoppable, was the ultimate advantage, changing the very nature of modern warfare. The route was a masterpiece, planned using weather, terrain, even bird migrations to stay hidden. Pilots relied on terrain-following radar, flying just above the treetops at breakneck speed. The margin for error was zero. Trust in their machines was absolute. Sudden winds and turbulence tested their reflexes, demanding constant vigilance. It was a duel, raw nature versus refined technology. From above, the rainforest's beauty and fragility were clear, a reminder of what they were protecting. Their mission was to remove a toxic threat, not just for people, but for the wilderness itself. The target was minutes away, a hidden lab in a jungle basin chosen for its isolation. Inside the cockpits, tension was electric as Viper and Ghost ran final checks. Every system was green, every weapon ready. Their heart rates steady, they exchanged a simple, coded, ready. Below, the world was oblivious to the silent shapes descending. Targeting systems came online, revealing the lab in crisp detail. The goal: neutralize the facility with surgical precision, sparing the jungle. Weapon bay doors opened, smart munitions locked onto their marks. The point of no return: 6 minutes to strike and vanish. The countdown began. The first munition launched, guided, silent, deadly. Viper banked away, trusting the technology as Ghost released his own payload. The strikes were near simultaneous, crippling the operation in seconds. Munitions penetrated roofs, detonating inside. No firestorm, just surgical destruction. The lab's core was obliterated, chemicals neutralized. In under a minute, both jets were clear, the engagement a model of efficiency. No collateral damage, no trace but a ruined threat. For the cartel, it was terror from nowhere, their sanctuary erased by invisible hands. The entire mission, from approach to escape, took less than 6 minutes. The ghosts had come and gone. With the target destroyed, Viper and Ghost began the long journey home. Stealth was still vital as they retraced their path through the wild. The landscape below felt changed, no longer hiding a secret. A sense of accomplishment settled in as dawn colored the sky. The rising sun symbolized hope and renewal after a night of danger. The jets touched down quietly, greeted by nods and handshakes, not fanfare. Success belonged to the whole team: planners, technicians, pilots. Together they had protected the innocent and preserved the wild. The world was a little safer. Destroying the lab was more than a tactical win. It was a lifeline for countless communities. The poison never reached the streets. Suffering was averted before it began. The cartel's grip weakened. Local leaders found space to reclaim their homes. The environment, too, was spared from toxic waste and destruction. The mission protected both people and the rainforest's fragile ecosystem. It was proof that courage and technology can confront even the most hidden threats. Viper and Ghost's story is one of hope. Quiet professionals making a difference. Their actions sent ripples of positive change, giving communities a chance to heal. This story is about more than daring pilots and advanced jets. It's about the spirit of protection within us all. Teamwork, resilience, and ingenuity made the mission possible. When people unite for a noble cause, even the wildest challenges can be overcome. The world is unpredictable, but we are not helpless. Prepare, trust your team, and never give up. These are the lessons of the wild and the battlefield alike. Thank you for joining this journey. If you're inspired, support our channel for more stories of courage and innovation. Stay safe, stay prepared, and never stop exploring.